Good morning. How are you? It's Dr. Brenda Eshin Shoshana, back with Dr. Brenda Eshin Shoshana, back with another little talk on simple solutions in a complex world. And it's great to be here. Good morning. I hope your week was wonderful for you. Of course, every week is filled with many, many different experiences, moments of gladness, moments of fear, maybe, moments of sorrow, moments of joy. This is a tapestry we live in, a tapestry where everything is included, everything. So when we try to escape from one experience or one kind of moment, or push it away, or pretend it's not happening, or blame someone because, oh my goodness, look what's happening, look how they're acting. A very strange and interesting thing happens when we do that. We are actually intensifying an experience that we might not like or want for it to linger. We think that by resisting something, fighting it off, opposing it, rejecting it, that we'll become free of it, where we'll become bigger than it, stronger than it. There's another way of looking at this. I love that phrase, another way of looking at it. It's not like one is right, one is wrong, one is evil, one is blessed. What's really blessed is to see through the great confusion that we're presented with, all the different experiences, and to know them as they are, not to fight them. Because as we fight something off, as we reject it and refuse it, we maintain it. That's a very interesting, unexpected point, but it's true. What you resist persists. Very, very, very important to see that. Let me show you a little example. Say here you are standing here and something is coming at you and you don't like it, you don't want it, and you're going to fight it, you're going to oppose it. Well, the energy you're using to oppose it, and it's opposing you, and there's first of all such a use of energy, and there's a stuckness that comes frozen. Two sides like that opposing each other, frozen, can't get anywhere. And look, here's another way of handling something that comes at you. Here you are, and here it's coming, and we're just not opposing it. We're not doing anything, and it just moves right along. Bye. We're not giving it our energy, or maybe not even our attention. We're letting it live its own life. It comes, it goes. We're not interfering. Now, could sound very radical because we feel the opposite of that is what we do and what we need all the time. But it's a very beautiful moment to realize that everything has its own life to live. And when we don't oppose it, fight it, hate it, or get in its way or interfere with it, it comes and then it inevitably goes. That's what happens. Nothing stays in one place, immobilized or immobile forever. We create the immobility by that resistance. This is a very basic truth that we don't really know or have absorbed maybe deeply enough. All of us. It takes time because in order to really absorb it, we need to practice it. And how do we practice non-resistance or allowing? How do we do that? Let me make a little offering of a way. First of all, the first thing to realize is that resisting, fighting, opposing is something we do habitually, but it's only a habitual response of feeling, a pattern. So when something arrives and we see ourselves tensing up and getting ready for that battle, for that opposition, just notice that. Stop, just notice it. Watch it. Watch it. And don't let it take you. It won't take you over when you step back from it and you see it for what it is, just a feeling. Just let it, the feeling, don't focus on the event, focus on your own feeling of resistance. And as you breathe, just allow it to leave the way your breath leaves by itself. It comes back in again, fresh and new. Let go of the resistance, the opposition, the blame, the hate. Just let it go and allow yourself to just be with what's happening without interfering with it. Maybe you could just observe it, or you will see what your reaction is. Each one might react differently. You might actually enjoy it, watching it. You might, as they say, become a beholder. That's a beautiful phrase. I love that. How beautiful. Become a beholder. We're beholding the life as it comes and as it goes, rather than fighting it, getting into the brawl. Now, by becoming a beholder, we're not rejecting, we're not withdrawing. We're actually, our perception of what's happening, there's something warm about it. There's something kind about it, neutral about it. It's actually a very healing force to behold, to see, to welcome. Those are all the same words. To allow. Become a beholder. Well, somebody will say, well, you're not taking sides. You're not fighting something off. In a different way, you are melting something away that might not be positive, but not by becoming part of that negativity, but by beholding it, by watching it, by allowing it to come and allowing it to go. That's a wonderful way to dissolve it. Take your energy away and the energy of others away. You know, when we make something very important, that gives it energy. When we believe, oh, this has the power to really harm me, that's giving it a tremendous amount of power and energy. That's not removing it. But just to see it as a breeze that's blowing through the room and will blow out the other window. And a very new breeze will blow in the next moment if you let it be new and fresh and healing, as it always is. It's our clinging to these other experiences and fighting them that causes all the difficulty. Even if you're a parent with a little child, you know, if a child having this big, huge tantrum, and you start fighting it and you say, oh, you're such a bad little child, or whatever you guys you say. I hope people don't say that, but they do. And you're giving, you know, you're making that more important for the child. But you know, don't pay that much attention to it. Let them have their tantrum and then divert their attention with something entirely wonderful and beautiful. What happens to the tantrum? What is a tantrum? Look at it closely. It's a little steam, a little carrying on. We don't have to engage it. I will finish my little talk for today with a wonderful little poem from the world of the Tao Te Ching. It's the world of the Tao. It's beautiful. So many teachings, and they're so beautiful. And I love to watch how they interconnect with one another. To me, that's thrilling when I see how they all interconnect like this beautiful tapestry. But this teaching is, this man was in the ocean swimming, and suddenly there was a tremendous kind of a storm broke out or welled up in the water. And many of the people caught in that undercurrent and that tow either were pulled out or harmed or whatever. So the story goes. But he came just right out at a certain point onto the beach, and there he stood up and smiled. And they said to him, what happened? How could you be like this? And he said, I went in with the swirl and out with the whirl. He didn't fight anything. He went in with the swirl and out with the whirl. The ocean kept swirling and whirling, and he went with it. He didn't fight it. He didn't use his energy, his precious energy, to oppose those waves. He he actually allowed the energy of the waves to move him very naturally to the end of the beach, and he got out. It's a lot of beauty and meaning in that story. I love that story. It's worth dwelling upon a bit. Okay, well, thank you so much for listening and being here today. It's great to see you, and I wish you all a really beautiful week. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.